Internet. How's it going? Sorry I'm late. I said I'd stream today, and I guess this only kind of counts because I know some of my viewers or some followers live in Europe where it's already Sunday and it's like 2 in the morning. So uh, no, it's like 3 in the morning. Well, I mean, I guess even the further east you go, the anyways. Yeah. So, oh yeah, and so then the other thing that I just noticed was that yeah, I guess I just don't watch my streams back as often as I used to, but I just noticed like the text underneath the text the chat like text was like so small, like you can like you could kind of read it if you put the stream settings like high def, but I bumped that up a little bit, so hopefully that'll be a little more convenient. Although I'll also have to be really good about moderating because yeah, some people are not as I guess some people just don't know that we don't use bad language here. So so yeah, balance stuff. Lightning rounds. We're gonna. I kept saying we were gonna finish the project today, which would be cool if it happens. I'm not holding my breath, but I also won't waste any time. So let's. I guess let's try. Oh wait, no, I was gonna make a quick change. Yeah, I want to really just even out the point system. So to do that, I'm going to say. What am I gonna say? Let's say. Oh yeah, okay. So find plus plus score, and we'll say uh, yeah, we're gonna change this. We're gonna say if score not equals mobs saved. Whoops, mob saved to win times was it score mob saved? Then in that case we will do this. But we'll also say if if actually no, we don't have to do anything here. That's good enough for here. Uh, well, uh, I could if something went weird, then like this would also go weird. So yeah, I'm actually just gonna I all right. So all right, if yeah, so if score et cetera, this whole thing again. So if score is greater than this term, then we'll just set score equals that term. Because this is like, we basically want this to be the max score. So basically, like, you always get this much score at the start of the game. Or like, by playing the game. This is how much score you get. I mean, I guess I could count down. Whatever. No, I'll just count up because you earn it, and then you get the score bonus or the time bonus. Okay. Sorry, so I did that there, and then the other thing I want to do is right, the place where score plus equals 2 or 5 or something. No, not that one. Dude, hey! Thank you for hosting. Wow, what good timing. I literally like just went online. So, hey, thanks everyone for tuning in. I'm fixing up the scoring system, and then I'm gonna hopefully do some of the final balancing. I don't know if I'll literally finish tonight. I was hoping I would finish tonight, but maybe I don't know. I also didn't stream very much today, so I don't. Maybe I'll stream tomorrow. I might not stream tomorrow. Maybe though. I don't know. We'll see. Um, Anyways, yeah. So right now, so let's see. This is not the part of the. This is also not the part that I'm looking for. What am I looking for? Yeah, here we are. All right. So, uh, yeah. So we're replacing this term with something similar but slightly different. We're gonna say that, and then oh, actually, yeah, something. I guess it probably doesn't make a difference or anything, but I'm just gonna neutralize score back as well. Hey, hey, 2D, thank you, Rose. I yeah, I like just went online. I wasn't expecting anyone to show up so soon. So yeah, thank you very much. Um, so, um, right, yeah. So basically, what I'm setting it is so that so for one playthrough, just from the natural scoring or like the scoring accrued throughout the course of the game, it'll now essentially be fixed. So the slightly weird thing is that if the game runs too long, you'll actually get to a point where oh wait, I have to actually fix it up a little more in this. Yeah, but so yeah, if the game runs too long, you'll actually get to a point where you stop getting points, which is a little weird. So I'll probably want to bump this number up. Yeah, why not? I could make this number like ridiculously arbitrarily large now that I'm putting it entirely under control. It's the difference between like I could set this to like basically anything, and maybe I'll set it to something like nice and round too, so that way the player gets like I don't know. I think well right now it's like 15,000, which is kind of nice, but maybe I'll put it like to 50,000 or something. That yeah. All right. So, but before we do that, I'm just gonna say. All right. So this is the case where we have hit our goal. So we can just zero out score back. Or I mean I guess I could do that on restart. Uh, huh. Oh, that's interesting. I guess I should do both places actually. Score back equals zero. And then, right, so then I have to do that. The other place that I did stuff, copy that, find that. Only two places, yeah. This one and then, no, the other one. Yeah, alright, so let's also add the same term here. Oops, too many spaces. Alright, and then, right, yeah, so I have to change the numbers in order to get it I don't know, just arbitrarily round. Uh, and then um, and then the other thing I have to do is write the other place where we adjust score. So actually, I guess I'll just go for all references of score back. And so the one we're looking for is like this one. Hey, Automatos, how's it going? Or Automotos. um, uh, let's see. What am I doing here? I guess, yeah, right, okay, so, yeah, in this case, the calculation gets a little weirder, too, because we kind of have to do the same thing. Oh, yeah, no, we just have to do the same thing. Uh, so, right, alright, so, we say if, score not equals to what is it? Mob save to win times score mob saved, which will be effectively our max score. Then we evaluate these terms. Because if the score equals that, then score is all good. We don't have to worry about score anymore. And then, right, and so then we add in the other thing. So scope. Yeah. All right. So then, right. So if right. Okay. So if score is greater than, because so if score was like, if we were like only 1 point away from like max score, then like this could actually tip us over the top. And so if we accidentally go over the top, then we'll just want to make sure that we don't actually like that we just correct. So once again, we will use these terms, and we will, in this case, just set score to be equal to the max score. Okay, so if we accidentally went over, then we just stop exactly at the top, and then like also these will just stop evaluating because this is the exact opposite condition, and then a score back. Yeah. All right. So yeah, I want to set a score back here and or equal to 0. I want to do that here, and I think I want to do that on restart as well because no, no, maybe it'll never actually happen. Maybe it will always automatically correct itself, but don't. I don't know. Whatever. I'm just gonna do it anyways. uh, so yeah, I'll just do it right here, I guess. Okay. All right, let's balance this thing. We might be code complete. That might have been the last code change. I just jinxed it, and of course it won't be anymore because I just said that. But who knows? Hypothetically, it could be. I mean, hypothetically, any change we make could be code complete. But all right, so cookies. At a certain point, I started calling them coins more often than I called them cookies. But these little things that the mobs are carrying around, I originally called those cookies. Actually, no. If you look back through the streams, the first time I mentioned those as an idea of something that I could add to the game, the first time I actually called them cheese crackers, and and yeah, and and then yeah, I guess then cookies stuck for a while because I couldn't call them cookies without laughing a lot. So uh, oh yeah, what am I? I guess I'm stacking on here. Uh, yeah, so call them what you will. There, that's what those are about. That's about. Yeah, it's actually like yeah, the point system is basically based around cookies. This the game's called Hero, but it's actually just about a guy who like punches things to get cookies. Not every hero has to save the world. Some just save tasty snacks for later. Um, all right, I forget. Man, yesterday was so long ago. I like I kind of remember what we were doing yesterday. Oh, I wrote notes for myself. So yeah, we're almost certainly not code complete because I just remembered I at the end. Was the end of the day yesterday? Yeah, I think at the end of the day yesterday I scribbled things down that I basically know that I have to do at some point. But yeah, let's see how this goes. Actually no, now I'm like what? In the back of my mind I'm like it was probably something important and it's probably something that I should do now because if it is something big then there's not much point in starting on comparison passes until I have a rough idea that we're actually at a good place. Knockback, less lateral movement, redo time bonus. Oh yeah. Alright, well so time bonus. Nah, I mean time bonus is a bit arbitrary. I don't have to literally do it right now. But I do want that is something to do. And then knockback, less lateral movement. Yeah, I could definitely do that one. But I don't think that one's gonna affect balance really. I mean it might kind of. Because it actually it would affect. Oh, it would literally affect the strategy that I'm playing out right now. It would affect the strategy where you put all of your modifiers on the hero. That would be because like right now the hero, when his like auto attack, when the power of his auto attack goes up, it it just like sends mobs flying. Like not upwards. Upwards is the good direction. Upwards is like the direction that like frees mobs from the simulation and actually gets you closer to your goal. Sending them flying just off into the distance only makes it take longer for them to get back to you. And so yeah, all right, I'll just do that first. So no, we were not code complete, not quite yet. Uh, Actually, I guess I don't have to change code in order to fix this, but it's easier to change code to fix it, and I'm not so stubborn as to as to do it the hard way. All right, so where am I going with this? Yeah, so it'll be knockback calc, I guess, or actually no, mob strength is probably the. Oh no, all right, it's not a super unique term. All right, but that got us there pretty fast. All right, so yeah, basically all we want to do is say. Uh, Hmm. Well, uh, actually, I guess I could do this in knockback processing instead. But, uh, nah, this is cheaper. I could do a knockback processing, and then I could keep the crazy knockback, and then the crazy knockback would actually be advantageous. Like I could set it up so that mobs just actually don't fly too far, like as they're flying through the air. Like if they would exceed the boundaries of the game field, then they instead just don't. Like they, but then I'd want to make it like kind of smart. So instead of just like hitting an invisible wall, they kind of uh. Sorry, I'm just gonna check out this link. Uh. Oh, all right. Well, I'm not gonna have time to play it right now, but I'll bookmark that and check it out. Wait, hold on. Did you say you've been working on this for 2 days? Because all I've seen is the title screen, and it looks really nice. But then again, I suck at art, so that the extent to which it looks nice would take me infinitely long to come up with myself because I am just not an artist. I love games that run in browser though, so thank you for having a game run in browser. If I try and check out people's game projects when I get the chance, but if it doesn't run in browser, like I'm probably just not ever gonna get to it. But yeah. Right, so cool. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say that's really pretty. All right, but that makes sense. All right, so what do I want to do here? Offset normalized x times RV. What's RV? Oh, random. What? Oh, so I could just scale this way down. Offset normalized vector x times RV. Yeah, sure. Well, like, what? Whoa, yeah, that's a pretty big number. Random value divided by 2. It's not that big, but let's just make it a lot smaller. So let's like make it random value divided by. We want to bring it down at least by half, I think. So let's bring it down to like a third. So yeah, all right, it cuts cleanly in a third. So wait, so no, it would be divided. To cut it in the third, it would be divided by 6, and then plus 0.25. So that's simple enough. All right. So yeah. Oh, cool, new follower. Automotus. Hey, thank you for following. It is great to have you here, and I appreciate your viewership. Thank you very much for following. Uh, um, all right. So yeah, now let's do that balance pass. Yeah, let's do very, very specifically that exact balance pass that we were about to embark on, because now we just changed how. Well, that sounds like a good start. I hope is that art, is that like loading image, is that indicative of the art style of the game? Because like that seems cool. Yeah, I this is my first time streaming on the weekends. I usually do the weekdays, but I wanted also to like find out like what like if they're yeah, because I'd never really done the weekends before. I didn't even know really if what's like the audience like on weekends. So Yeah, if there are people here, yeah, I mean that's when I want to stream, right? When people are actually around to stream. So if you work on the if you work on weekdays at all, my like the schedule I've been keeping up with the best so far is wow, we're getting a lot of modifiers. Did I accidentally break scoring? Maybe. Whoa, that's way too many modifiers. Or did I just break? Did I just break the? Why am I kicking things into the air so hard? That power level is insane. I must have just broken something, which is weird because I don't. Oh yeah, I totally just broke stuff. I totally broke tons of stuff. Right, because we were dividing by RV. That was the other thing that RV did. We were dividing the. All right, so we just cut it by a third. Oh, weird. Why are we doing that? Why are we even doing that? Let's just not do that. I think. Yeah, let's just not do that. So wait, previously it was divided by 2. Okay, so it did average out to 1 previously. So now just if we just have it at 1, then that's fine. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that way predated. That was so old school. That was back when physics were just physics before physics actually had an effect on gameplay. All right. Yeah, well. All right, that was weird, but cool. Uh Okay, so yeah, that oof, weird. But all right, I'm glad it wasn't something worse. Uh, all right, so yeah, same strategy. Next verse, same as the first. The time is 9:20. I I have a thing tonight, and I'm supposed to be there an hour and 20 minutes ago. So I'm gonna stream for a little while. It's gonna take me like an hour to get there. And apparently I'm like just a terrible person. But um, yeah, I'll stream. I'll probably stream for another hour or so. Maybe a little less than an hour. Maybe at around like a little after 10. I should probably hit the road. 10. Uh, yeah, be probably a little after 10. Oh, because I still have to like get dressed and everything. Alright. I really should start streaming earlier, but yeah, 2D Heroes was on for a while, so I really enjoy his channel as well. So I don't know. We should he and I should like figure out like a schedule so that we just don't have to stream at the same time. No, I mean my streaming schedule is largely based on my working schedule because like if I'm gonna be working, I might as well be streaming because why not? It like it actually makes working more fun. So uh, I yeah, I wouldn't actually like reduce my schedule, but no, it's like I just like right now with dev streaming, it's like it's really spotty, right? Like sometimes there are like tons of great streamers on, and sometimes there's like no one on, and it's like I say this a lot, but I'm just really looking forward to the to a time when or we're in phase 2. I'm just really looking forward to a time when yeah, when like dev streaming is like such a thing that oh, I have to figure out when to. All right, if scoring is balanced. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, that was the other thing I was gonna do. Oh, should I even? No, it's probably fine. 15,000 is probably fine. No, I should make it. I should make it higher than 15,000. All right, shoot. So that actually does have an effect on. All right, we'll do that first. Well, I'm glad I thought of it at least. So yeah. So all right. So if there are gonna be, right now there are 600 mobs to win. Mob save to win is 600. So what's like a nice round number? I guess I could just double it. I could make what is it? Score mob saved. I could make that. I can make that 50, and then the score would be 30,000. 50,000 would be nice though. Although that would really the higher I make this. Yeah, no, the higher I make this, the screwier the end game will be, so I probably don't want to make it too screwy. In fact, I probably don't even want to make it much screwier than it is currently. So okay, 25 is 15. Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So zero is a very round. Thank you, 2D Heroes. That's a great point. I don't think zero is quite right for where we're going here because we want the player to have a feeling of accomplishment. But I'll have to remember that for the next time I need a round number. Um, Zero is a great number, just in general. I was actually I'm planning at some point to get a tattoo of the number zero, like right dead center in the middle of my chest. It's one of my favorite numbers. I don't have many tattoos yet, but I only have this one so far, which I don't know. I guess it's like it doesn't show up very well because it's very small, but it's just like a little plus sign. So I want to get on the other shoulder. I was gonna get an equal sign on right here I was gonna get a zero, and then right on on the opposite side on my back, kind of, I was gonna get an infinity sign. Uh, oh, so I mean, an infinity sign is kind of like an eight, right? So it'd almost be like I had an eight. Infinity signs are pretty curvy, uh, so I'd have like all my bases covered, and then sorry, this is just a complete tangent, but then I was actually gonna get like a black band that would like connect them all together. So uh, I don't know if I'm actually gonna do that, but if I ever got if I got more tattoos, that's what I would get. Uh, so right, well, yeah, we were doing things. We were doing real things. So what's 30 times 600? Well, 3 times 6 is 18, so it'd be like 1800, um, or 18,000. Uh, so it'd be nice if it were rounder than that. Like it was kind of, but like 20,000. So I either have to use a weird number. Yeah, I can just use a weird number for score mobs saved, because it's gonna be a weird number up until the end. And it would be nice if it were round. I could try 50 and see how broken it feels. Uh, 50 is definitely overkill though. Man. All right, so wait, hold on. I don't have to go all the way to 50. I could just go to. Yeah, I'll just have a weird number for score mob save. That's fine. So I don't like arithmetic, so I'm gonna bust out the calculator. Just to do what? So like 20 bajillion. That number divided by 600. Oh, why'd you have to be weird? Why'd you have to be a weird decimally repeaty decimal number? All right, so 20 is not gonna work. How about 25? Uh, so, wait, so, no, I'll just clear it. So, like, 25 divided by 600. Ah, stop. Man. 600. Too bad I like the number 600. Too bad I don't like the number 500. Otherwise, this would be a lot simpler. How all the round numbers are gonna be, man. All right, so wait, so 30 then I guess 30's got to be normal, right? Oops, no, stop, whatever. Okay, so like 30. 30's probably also overkill, but I don't know. It might be close enough. Divided by 6. Uh, Oops, I meant to by 6. So 50, I think, is the. Oh yeah, no, derp. Yeah, that's. Uh, all right. So I guess I could just keep it at 25. I just nah, I don't want to. I don't want to do that. I don't want to keep it at 25. Man. All right, whatever. It'll just be a weird number instead. I don't care. Uh, it'll be whatever. It'll be. Yeah, it'll be 1800, I guess. No, 1800 is still a little low. No, it whatever 35 times 600 is, it'll be that number. What is that? 21,000 or whatever, or something. I don't know. All right, that's good enough. Yeah, it'll be 21,000. Sure, good. All right. So that might, if that's too low, then no, I guess it'll be hard to tell if that's too low anyway. Uh, but if it's too high, then oh, yeah, I could like put in a detailed system to track whether it's actually too low. But I'm actually fairly confident that it's an okay number. If it turns out that this is too high for the other reason, then I'll like look into a more sophisticated method of determining uh, what's the minimum we can go there. But for now, I'm just gonna hope that this just works. Wouldn't that be great? There's a small light at the foot of the hero because it without it the hero looks too dour, it looks too grim. Uh, but in order to achieve that visual effect, like that light, just like light stuff, and it looked a lot more normal when the camera moved around. But now that the camera's like completely stationary, it's a pretty strange effect. Oh wow. So yeah, that oh man, it's probably too high. So maybe I just have to say like, yeah, maybe I just have to say screw it. I mean, I guess I don't like have to, but I think the better decision for the project is probably just to say like screw it and stick with like 1500 or so. It just means that some players will get to a point where they stop accumulating score. Hypothetically, I mean, it'd only be if you were playing a really long game, but that's still just weird. Ah, man. I mean, I could put in more mechanisms. Like, I can make it so that it like slows down to a crawl. Yeah. I probably should put in something smarter because like I don't really want to balance this. This is just weird. um, or maybe, I mean, I guess I could. Yeah, no. You know what I'll do is I'll just divorce modifier from score. I'll just make it run entirely on like another like a very similar metric, but like an under the hood metric that's not the same thing actually. Um, hmm. Man, this guy's going beast mode. Uh, um, yeah, I should probably take out the phase marker too. So, alright, I'm gonna make notes of this. Cut phase counter, because phase counter is just weird. And then what else? Right, the new new metric for modifier accumulation. Um, hmm. Yeah, I don't know what to use for modifier accumulation. That's gonna be a weird one. Uh, I mean, yeah, no, I really don't know. Uh, Actually, no, that's not 100% true. It's pretty. It's pretty directly tied to. It's pretty directly tied to cookie count, or like that's like cookie count is a. Oh, yeah, no, cookie count's probably fine. So yeah, whenever you free a cookie, or whenever you steal a cookie, or depending on your perspective. Uh, uh, yeah, that's fine. Um, getting close to the end of the game, which is nice because like score is a much better indicator of like progress than. Oh, we're probably in the victory march now. Yeah, we must be. Score is a much better. What? Oh, there's one more. Are we still kicking dudes really far? I thought we fixed that, but maybe we're still kicking dudes really far. Alright, yeah, no, so I have no clue what score means anymore. But I guess that's kind of the point of what we're doing. Alright, so now, destroy, no, not destroy mode. Well, let's go to where, find plus plus score, plus plus score. So yeah, let's also, when we do this, let's also plus plus, or no, actually no, let's do it outside. Because yeah, this is exactly what we're separating from. Oh wait, actually I guess we can do it outside. We want to do it, so, oh, are we, oh, whoa, wait, hold on. Oh, oh, that's funny. Oh, we were, hmm, yeah, that's really funny. Uh, I guess, I mean, it doesn't make a huge difference, but, oh, well, I guess that kind of simplifies a lot. Cause yeah, sure, I'm just gonna, I can cut all of this stuff. I can just say score back. Like yeah, I can just, all right, actually, yeah, no, that's simplifying. So, or which way do I want to simplify it? I could simplify it in either of two ways. And I guess this one makes sense. This one makes plenty of sense. Alright, so yeah. Yeah, I can cut all these things. And then, yeah, no, all I have to do is say score plus equals 5, or plus equals 4 instead. I thought this evaluated in a separate case, but actually we weren't giving 5 points per explosive device neutralized. We were actually giving 6 points because we were giving them both score bonuses, the full one and the. So okay, so yep, and then so the other thing that we do here is just plus plus uh, cookie count, I guess. Cookies consumed. uh, yeah. um, Alright, so sure. So let's go to the declaration of score and put in cookies consumed, and of course we have to we start at 0, and then on when we restart the game we have to set it to 0 again. Or end game, yeah, sure. So save that, and then what else do we do with cookies consumed? You're right, yeah. So now it ticks up whenever a cookie gets consumed, and then what else does it do? It yeah. Oh, right. So we're replacing the usage of score for the what do we call it? Like next button or something. Next button period. or no, next button, go to find references. Um, yeah, less than or equal to score. So yeah, now instead of score, we're just going to use cookies consumes. Um, and then what else do we have to do? So now that's gonna severely prolong the curve because points were accumulated much faster than cookie count will accumulate. So, um, I mean, the nice thing is now we can free it to let score go completely nuts. Um, but but then yeah, the other effect is that we'll have to just rework the balance of how this works altogether. So, um, hmm, hmm. Maybe I could instead of having it just cookies consume, I could just have it like as general like modifier points, and I could change how many modifier points you get based on the phase or something. Because I think maybe this will be fine. No, I don't want it to be fine necessarily. Oh, well, huh. Hmm. I'm tempted to just make it to actually go back to using score and just make it literally outrageous the number of modifiers you get in the late game because it's really overwhelming when you get a lot of modifiers because then I would balance it so that like if you don't actually use the modifiers then like well that I mean that'd be a big challenge curve. That'd be and like I haven't like the game has been like challenge light, I guess. So I guess it wouldn't hurt to have that. Although maybe it's not so bad to have a game that's less punishing. Grav is pretty punishing. CP1414, hey, how's it going? Hey, sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the chat. Hey, how you guys doing? Thanks for tuning in. Glad to see you guys. I I yeah, I went back and rewatched a clip from yesterday's stream when Tom Peach, you said that I was an inspiration, and I just, oh my gosh, my face got so red. People always tell me that my face gets very red, and I don't think I'd ever really seen it firsthand. Oh. But oh, when I was watching it back, I also noticed that the text was like almost unreadable. So I before the stream today, oh yeah, oh here I have the link to it. I timestamped it because I went back and found it. Hold on, where did it go? Uh, let's see. Is this it? No. Wait, is this it? Hold on. Uh, buttons. I think this might be it. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Okay. Yeah, this is this is the part. Oh, and the text is really tiny on the screen, so this is what Tom Peach said yesterday that I'm reacting to, and that's why my face just turns bright red. um, yeah, my face is gonna turn red again. It's not gonna be as obvious because it's dark in here and I'm lit by the computer screen. But, um, yeah, the other thing I did, excuse me, the other thing I did before the stream today was to make the text bigger. So now if you're watching full screen, you can actually read the text. Uh, uh, no, thank you again, Tom. Peach HD. That it just made my day. My it made both days yesterday, and then again today when I went back and watched it again. Uh, 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 oh yeah, so just a heads up, I'm not gonna be online super long today just because I have a thing. It's 9:43 right now, and I'm supposed to be at a thing at 8 o'clock, and it's gonna take me like an hour to get there. So I don't want to be more than like 3 hours late to it. So I'll probably stream for like another half hour or so, and then yeah, it's not gonna be a long one tonight. But I'd said so many times that I was gonna stream today that I'd feel bad if I didn't, if I did literally nothing. And then I'm thinking I might stream tomorrow because I also kept saying I was gonna finish the project today, and it's looking that's looking. Thank you for finding that out. Yeah, that's a little funny. I was actually looking for next button, and those were enough characters for me to find it, so I stopped typing at that point. But I mean, let's be honest, aren't we all looking for the next button? I'm sorry. Um, right, we're changing how the score system works. So yeah, I think I'm gonna. All right, so yeah, I delightfully named it cookies consumed, but I think I'm actually just gonna change the name to like just gonna name it to like mod or button points or something. Uh, and then they'll increase each phase. Uh, yeah, that's probably good. So yeah, okay. So yeah, let's go to all, find all references for button points, and that could be the sequel. Here are two quests for the next butt. No. Um, all right. So yeah, no. Instead of doing button points plus plus, let's say button points plus equals phase game phase. Uh, oh wait, no. But the game phases actually go 0, 1, 2, 3. So 1 plus game phase. So it goes like in phase 1 you get 1 point, phase 2 you get 2 points, etc., etc. Or phase 0 you get 1 point, etc., etc. All right, and then yeah, then the other thing, I think I want to just get rid of the phase text. So let's go to declaration, and then we're gonna keep the concept of phases. We're just not gonna have the textures anymore. And where are they? I don't remember. uh, phase textures, yeah. So let's find all references, and then just get rid of them for now. Uh, and then I'll probably at some point I'll probably want to put I want to make like an iconic representation of the hero. So that way we can is that all? Yeah. So that way we can have any sort of connection. Right now we have like basically no connection. That this like, I mean they're roughly the same color. Although this one actually always strikes me as a little bit darker. Oh, because it's not over bright. Uh, yeah. Uh, hmm. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. Uh, the cookies are 2D. Does that count? Um, I used to use little like little shapes to represent the cookies, but they were too expensive to render, so they're actually just 2D sprites of cookies. I don't know. Do I get half credit for that, maybe? uh, so, uh, I like it. Oh, what else was I gonna do? Hold on, I was gonna. I don't know what I'm saying. Hold on. I'm telling myself to hold on. Um, yeah, what was the other thing I was gonna do? I have to bring the button scaled way down now. So let's say like 1.02 or something. I don't know what that's gonna do. I actually have no clue. Like we really. Oh, and then the other thing. Yeah, the other thing that I was gonna do is I was gonna bring it up to. Oh, it's still 600. So like 50,000 is gonna be weird. I could do 30,000. What was would be 30,000? 30,000 would be if I made score mob saved. What it was 15. So wait, no, it was 25. So if I made it 50, it'll go to 30,000. 30,000 is nice enough, I think. Yeah, I don't know, whatever. uh, so, all right, yeah, let's see how this plays out. I guess it probably doesn't matter how I stack modifiers this time through because we want to do two things. The goal of this is to no, we want to do two things, but we have to do them one at a time. So yeah, we're basically just seeing how modifiers feel in the late game or throughout the game, how they curve out through the game. So far so good. I like it that they start slow at first. Basically my two goals are that they never get too fast and they never get too slow. I'm gonna like try and keep tabs on them. But if they like if we go through like a burst where like the whole top row just like fills up with modifiers like that is gonna be obnoxious. I actually don't like when that happens. And and then the other thing that sometimes happens is in the late game, sometimes you'll go forever and it'll take you like so long to I guess I'm stacking on here, whatever, it doesn't really matter. Well, if I guessed magically correct and we get the right game curve, then I guess it would be meaningful data to stack on the hero. Um, I was a little bit sad today when I realized that it's entirely possible I actually won't be starting my next project on Monday. But I that's also kind of why I actually want to stream tomorrow as well. Uh, oh, yeah. Now that we don't have like phase indicators, um, I guess it's not as. Whoa, yeah. So that I didn't necessarily like. Although that's probably a pretty strong indicator of phase. Is that was probably why I started going through the roof is because we went up through phases. So, I mean, I could just undo that thing I did about how they come in faster in various phases. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of what I was worried about. I was trying to think of a way where I could get it. I mean, like the correct solution will be, yeah, this is just too fast for modifiers. I'm not even pressing my buttons or anything, and it's just way overpowered in terms of like gameplay. Because like, oh well, probably because I'm getting so way too many modifiers. All right, yeah, all right, so this is clearly incorrect. It's clearly a higher number than 1.02, which I guess I kind of guessed. I kind of thought I was lowballing it there. So let's try like point 1 maybe, because that's definitely the worst of the two possible outcomes is having them just flood like that. But like yeah, it's I guess oh I could case it by phase. Like instead of just flatly adding in or I could do like phase squared or something. So like in phase 1 you get 1, phase 2 you get 4, phase or like something like that. Cuz like yeah, the the way it just if I go strictly linear, you get too many cookies in phase two and you don't get enough cookies in phase four. So yeah, I don't know exactly what is the solution, but I'll have to keep thinking about that one. I mean, I've only spent really like 11 hours total balancing the game. Or wait, no, it was 11 hours before yesterday. So I spent like 18 hours balancing this game so far, which is a lot less than my original estimate of like an entire month. Um, I guess I started trying to trim that estimate of an entire month when I decided that I wanted to do the October challenge for Ludum Dare. Um, uh, so I mean, the other thing that I was talking about is like maybe I'll just like shelf this project for a little while. I mean, originally I was planning on shelving the project back when I was like lacking in inspiration, but uh, I could I could just take a break, pick it back up again in November. So this is probably too many modifiers, at least relative to the rate of mob spawn, because this is the effect that happens when the stacking on hero strategy is too strong. Is you get the heroes and there's just the hero and the mobs, so they just kind of like spin in a little circle, and then just like clear the board incessantly. So yeah, it's probably still too high. I guess I could. Yeah, maybe I'll just try toning down the phase thing. Maybe I'll do like uh what should I do? Like oh well, I can make it a float instead of an integer, and then I could use like fractional values. So like in phase one you get 1 point, and then in phase two you get like 1.2 points or something like that. And then in phase four maybe you are still getting 4 points, but like kind of curve it up that way. Um, yeah, so let's put in a formula that I can control so that it can stop editing code. Uh, where was it? It was no, it wasn't this. It was so it was like what did I call it? Button points or something. Yeah. So no, the other place. Yeah. So game phase. So let's say uh, let's say game phase. Game phase. So mathf dot pow. Uh, so let's game phase. Let's divide game phase by what? Or multiply it by game phase times. Oh wait, hold on. No, game phase to the power of something. So like uh, button points pow uh, and then divided by button or multiply, or I'll do times button points scale. Yeah. Oh, and those aren't real things yet. So these will be public variables that I can tune. So go to the declaration here. So public float this one and that. So for power, I'm thinking it'll probably be like 2, probably, and then public float button points scale equals I'm thinking like 0.25 maybe. So what would that be? That would be like so then you get 1 point in phase one, and then in phase, because 0 raised to the power of whatever is 0 times whatever is still 0. Uh, and then in phase 2, 1 squared. Oh, yeah, no, phase 2 it's 1 squared divided by 4, or 1 squared times 0.25, so you get 1.25. And phase 3, oh wait, so maybe, well, I don't know, this could be all right, because then in phase 4, what is it? It's like in phase 4 it's 3 squared, so 9 times 0.25, so I don't know, it's like a little over 2. You're getting like a little over 3 points per cookie. That could be okay. Yeah, like seems like an okay curve. And those are public, so I can just like tweak and dial them as needed. But oh, except that apparently I introduced an error. Oh yeah, because I misspelled that one. And then I forgot another thing because I wanted to make button points a float. Yeah, I didn't call it scale. I just called it SCL. Why did you put the cursor there? That was a weird place to put the cursor. Button point, I guess, of float. Yeah. Alright. Cool. So, yeah. And then, so then what do we have to change? No, it was too fast at 1.1, but we just dialed that down a lot, so it might still be too high at 1.1. Let's try 1.08 or 1.075. Save that. Oh, oops, wrong keystroke. All right, save that. Here we go. So it always starts out a little bit slow. I guess I could, if it was earlier in the project, or if tuning does end up taking a month, I should probably come up with some cheat so I can run this simulation a lot faster. But for now, I just run it in real time. Actually, I guess I should probably like run. I should probably like set up a bot that just like auto plays through the game using like various modifier combinations and see how and see like the various score outcomes and then like collect data on that. That'd be good for like right now it's still to the point where balance and tuning is still really obvious. Like it's still like what's broken is still, hey, Nearly Delicious, how's it going? Look, I just hit on all 3 points. Thanks for tuning in. Good to see you again. Yeah, we're tuning stuff, tuning and balancing. This is the lightning round because I'm actually probably not going to be on for very much longer. Sorry, I had like a really, I guess it was like a lazy day. I don't know, it was a full week, and then it just this morning was just like one of those days where like I like had like really quality like time to recharge, and so it was very low energy most of the day, and so then it took me a while to get streaming, and then I have to go to a thing. I was supposed to be there 2 hours ago, and it's going to take me an hour to get there, so I don't want to be too much later than 3 hours late. But, yeah, I do appreciate that. Oh, good. Okay, good. So that's not as bad, then. Let me, I'll start looking to see if there's anyone, oh, actually, there are a lot of streams online, so, yeah, at least I'll be able to leave you in good hands when I take off. Actually, there are a lot of streams online, but I don't actually even recognize very many of them. Oh, and I'm not even paying attention to the games. That's not gonna be. Oh yeah, I just start. Well, no, I'll just clear out. Wait, did I screw up my math? No, maybe that's how many modifiers I should have. It'll become obvious enough if the game is broken. just based on the speed of collection. So wait, yeah, if we're at like 2,000 points, then we're probably still in like phase two. We might be at the very start of phase three, and we're probably way too powerful. So all right, so those we clearly need to dial those up. We are. I'm pretty sure we're indexing game phase at 0, or starting game phase at 0. I could double check that though. Wow, yeah, I didn't realize so many people streamed on Saturday nights. I don't know. For some reason, I thought the weekend. Wow, yeah, this is way too fast. I looked away for like a moment and it like had already filled up. I mean, admittedly, I'm not supposed to stop paying attention to this game. I'm kind of supposed to be paying attention to this game. But all right, so let's try. Yeah, let's try a different. What should we try changing first? Well, let me double check my assumption about phase just to make sure that game phase. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, game phase starts at 0. And right, yeah. So it goes 0, 0, 1, 2, 3. But that still seemed too fast, and we were like still only in like phase 2, maybe phase 3. But phase 3, I mean phase 3 is like 2, 4, 4 is 2 points for two button points per cookie. So that shouldn't be ridiculously fast either. So yeah, all right. So our button points. Oh wait, no, yeah, no, that's right. What's the other thing? Next button. Yeah. So I guess this is still just way too low. So let's try, or maybe buttons point scale is too high. No, let's try this one first, because we didn't even get very far into the game. So all right, so I don't know. Let's try putting it back to 1.2. That's what it was in the old system. I'd be really surprised if 1.2 is the correct answer, but maybe it is around the correct answer, and then maybe instead of tuning that, we should try tuning our new numbers instead. So yeah, I probably won't actually get to doing like the balanced comparison passes, like comparing different strategies, but hopefully we can at least get the curve in a better place. This is definitely like a little bit of a like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. But it's more like, actually, it's more like 1 step forward, 1 step back, 1 step forward again. Because it's like, yeah. Or it's like, I have an idea for 2 steps forward, and in order to implement those 2 steps, I have to first take a step back. Because like I'd always been approximating game balance, but it had been in like really crude curves. So yeah, this is the thing. This is the pattern that I don't really like. If you stack on hero, you just start walking in circles because you end up like clearing the mobs out at such a consistent rate that they spawn at a consistent rate, and so you end up like the game field is circular, so you end up like walking in slow circles. I guess it doesn't happen all the time, but it happens sometimes, and it used to happen like gratuitously when hero power gets out of control. That is like the indicator is when he starts like just pacing in little circles, knocking mobs around. All right, so far I think the pace is feeling better. At least we're at least getting closer. We might not be exactly there, but we're it's kind of like ballpark. Um, oh, actually, yeah, it just occurred to me. Maybe we can get the mob count, like the mob save to win count. We might be actually able to get that down from 600, which would be kind of nice. Especially if we could get it down to like exactly 500. I mean, I could just set it to 500 and then balance everything else around that. But that seems like a kind of superficial thing to do. I guess if I wanted to, I could always like change it to like something very near to 600 that will have the effects I'm looking for. So if it's like phase three, maybe I should make the phases public so that way, because like for all the previous balancing I'd been doing, I'd been taking phase very very highly into account, and it's gonna take me a little while to figure out like how the point values correspond exactly to phase, because like I mean that is really like all the changes that we made to score, it really does tell that story now. Score now tells like the story of how far you are through the game, because you will literally always end the game with the same score. Right now, that score is 30,000, which I've been. If you tuned in before during balance week, you probably heard me say that the whole game is supposed to be balanced around time bonus. So now that's literally the case, because whenever you end the game, you're going to have 30,000 points just through the course of playing the game. And so now literally the only differentiating factor will be time bonus. And that's like, I mean, that's kind of how I want it to be. And like, I mean, I like it kind of makes the score you accumulate through the game like a little less meaningful, but I mean, it doesn't actually, I mean, yeah, because like you kind of think of score as something that'll make a difference hypothetically if this game had leaderboards, but it actually doesn't throughout the course of the game. The score kind of serves two purposes. During the game, it's your progress meter, and then at the end of the game, it's like it's ultimately revealed how we're not literally halfway there, because the game accelerates to such a great degree that we're actually really close to the end, just for the fact that we have half of our score. See, like in the time it took me to explain that, we already made like another uh, another like 12th of our total progress, or like no, like an entire sixth of our total progress. All right, so the rate of modifiers has definitely slowed down, but not like too dramatically. Like that might be okay. I think I want it a little higher though. So what should I do? I should tone down. I should tone up the what are my two new values called? I should tone up the power and down the scale. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to call it. And actually, yeah, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to call it. Tone, what did I just say? Or where are my numbers, rather? Cookie, no, I don't even remember what my new values are called. Buttons, button points, POW. So let's bring the POW up to 3. 3, and then bring the so 3. Oh wait, no, that's too high. 2.5. Hold on, I need my spreadsheet. What is where's sheet 2? Where's my other sheet? Come on, sheet 2. So yeah, what is so it's like 1, 2, and 3. Hold on, so it's like it's 0, 0, 1, 2, and 3. So, or no, it's like 0, 1, and yeah, no, okay. So right, okay. So equals this to the power of, let's say, this divided by, let's say, this. And so this one, yes, thank you. So what if we put this to 2.5, and this one, what is it? It's like 4 for starters or something. So let's actually, no, yeah, let's keep the same formula. Is that going to work? No, didn't like that. I wanted to keep the cells the same. How do you, is it the same as in Excel? Do you like put $signs in front of the things that you want to stay fixed? No, apparently not. Is that No. That's really not how you accomplish that. Alright, fine, I'll just rewrite the formula. Equals this to the power, whoops, to the power of this divided by this. What? There's no, what do you mean breath? Oh, B7, not C7, you weirdo. And then, yeah, same thing, equals this to the power of this divided by this. Alright, so, no, what's you, Google Docs, you are not Excel. Okay, so, right, and so then, let's say this is equals 1 plus this, and that formula we can drag down. Alright, so that's too much. So what if we put this up to like 8? Wait, what was it before? It was like, before it was like 2 and 4, right? Or, well, I mean, I guess we're doing this in the opposite way. But like, yeah, because here I have it as, well, no, alright, fine, I'll do it as multiplied by, there I can fine tune it and all that good stuff. Alright, so yeah, no, you are equal to 0.25. Alright, so yeah, previously I had it as such, and like I essentially want I want to increase this number without making these numbers get much higher. So let's try. What if it was like 2.5 and wait, how did this one not change? How did this one literally not change? I feel like it should have to change at least a little bit. How are you not changing? How are you not changing? What? How are you not changing? B6, C4, D4. Alright, well, I don't care. Whatever. I'll just ignore that for now. Alright, so then what if you were like 0.2-ish? That's pretty close. How did... Now you change. C4, right? C4. Alright, that's just rude. I refuse to acknowledge that. But, yeah, this might be closer to what we're looking for. So let's try, yeah, 0.25 and 0.2. Alright. And then I'm just going to pretend that's probably better. And then I'm probably going to wrap it up. So, it looks like Siege Games is online. So, I think I'm going to kick it over to him. Yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in. Sorry I wasn't online longer, but it's my friend got a job in China, and tonight is literally his last night in the country. He's flying out first thing tomorrow morning, so I'm gonna go hang out with him for a little bit. Wow, 9 viewers, cool. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I'm gonna switch it over. If you're familiar with Twitch, there's like a hosting mode where I'm basically just gonna I'm going to type in a magical command, and it is going to switch over to someone else's stream instead. But this is another cool game dev, so hopefully you will enjoy what is going on over there as well. Actually, I guess I should check to make sure like he's actually streaming something instead of just assuming and like dropping you guys into a potentially like dead stream. Survey says... yeah, it looks like things are going on over there, so... Alright, cool. Here we go! Thank you, everyone. I appreciate your viewership, and it is a pleasure to see... Oops. I typed that wrong. It is a pleasure to see you, as always. I intend to stream all next week, as usual, and I might stream tomorrow, so maybe I'll see you then, as well. If not, I hope to see... Or either way, I hope to see you again in the near future. Have a great night. It did not work. Hold on. Sometimes it's just like, it ignores the command. Oh no, there we go. Alright, cool.